I believe these are remarkable days, as end of June 2025. So, look, I dropped in some stuff in this morning excitedly about feeling that I had a descriptive model of the universe, the center of the universe, where you have a sphere of force, shear force flow at the center of the universe caused by the rotation of the universe around its own center and axis, and it overcomes gimbal lock through a drop of water breaking free from the tip of a twin standing vortex, forming a platform. South Pole is actually the platform at the equator, the North Pole stands on it. And so the South Pole it doesn't actually exist, it's a theoretical place because we see the spherical planet. And I dropped all that stuff in this morning, really excited, thinking, come on. But it's not about the information, it's about you. You've got to want this to be true. You've got to want it to be true that God exists. So at the end of the story, you want God to be proven to exist. That the earth being the centre of the universe is the engineering. And that the wonder that comes out of that is that the theocracy that's built is that Christ is King, one God, one consciousness, manifest infinitely. And so just to note this and put it down and put it on YouTube so someone can ignore it. The whole world can ignore it, in fact. It's brilliant. And I just go, well, it doesn't matter. It's not about being seen. It's about, well, I said it. I said it there. Right? And I've been saying it for some time. And I just say it more and more certainly. Science is lying. Lying massively about everything. They spent years devising up physics to bamboozle you because they'd already solved it in 1850. True. When Maxwell and that team were coming up through in the early 1800s, and they were so close. Maxwell's mechanical motion of using hexagonal forces of shear force flow was perfect. They already are about to discover that the Earth was the centre of the universe. And then the Helmholtz school stepped in and said, no, you can't have that as the answer. You can't have that as the answer. And so they went digging deeper and deeper, saying, well, all right then, if the Earth's not the centre, what is the answer? And kept digging. Levy proves in 1906, physicists, that there's a vector potential exists before the collision, so that the sound and the temperature exist before the collision of rigid bodies. And then in 1915, he releases the Gatekeeper document, which closes the door so that we can never see it. And then they devise, from that point, Einstein's physics, which is an incredibly complex way of observing something very simple. It's so complicated you don't understand it, and even physics don't understand it. There's no model. It's just theories. So if you replace the model, it all makes sense. And so Einstein is a liar. And it took ages to craft this physics based on a fixed speed of light as a coefficient, and everything stands on that. So we remove that, and everything makes sense. Earth's the centre of the universe, and you see the work of Dr. Levy as in a new light. Just open the door, close the door. 1906, 1915 proves science is lying. Lying about what? Well, I know. I think I know, but let's find out, because that proves they're lying about something, doesn't it? And if you're worried about the way this world is going, surely you want to go, but just please look at this Dr. Levy character. What's he saying? Earth's the centre. God loves you. Follow the rebel king.